Oh my God. Okay. We're prepared. We're back. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, honey. First of all, what are you
I'm
drinking?
drinking water. I was thinking about whether I should just do like a quick shot because it's Saturday and it's like I'm in a really good mood. But I'm like,
I
oh,
can
I
tell,
don't
and
want
I love
to.
to see it.
Me too. I hope the people love to see it too.
They better. They ain't got no choice, honestly.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are back for another week. Welcome to Sus
Here we
Pod. I'm
are.
TJ.
I'm TP.
You are.
My hair is
You are.
looking up. It's too bad.
Um, Let me just first I wanna just issue us an apology here because
Wow.
the 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 folks I do have to issue one because so my birthday was the other day
Happy
on
birthday.
Wednesday,
Happy birthday.
the 21st, yes, yes, and I went out
Mhm.
of town to LA. Not the button, hit me with the button.
I hit you
Went
with
out
the
of town to
button.
LA, was super, super tied up and busy, so of course we couldn't get you this episode on time, but it is what it is.
It's
But
really
now we're
the fresh
here.
new attitude, the bling, all
I
the
know,
things. I
like
really love to see it.
me too, sometimes.
She turned 35. No, she turned 40, and she really just took it out of the park.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we did. You gotta step it up for the oldies, okay?
Not the
Oldie
oldies.
b oldie but goodies.
Okay. How old did you turn?
Yeah,
How
'cause
did
it
you turn? 30, 36.
35.
Okay, 35. Oh, so you're setting the year out strong being 35. We love to
Y
see it.
Yeah, they said things get better with age, certain
That's what
things.
they say. I haven't seen 35 just
Mhm.
yet, but when I do, I hope that it's
You're
gonna
gonna
bring me in something new.
it will. So, hey, TP, how's it going?
Oh, excuse me. It's going so good, girl. We're just having a ice storm and all the things. This was my first weekend at school. Well, I didn't go to school. It was online. But I would have
Mhm,
gone,
mhm.
but the storm, that has yet to storm. So we'll
Yeah, it's
see.
coming though.
That's what they say. We'll see. We were supposed to have snow today, and it's now shifted to tomorrow. And I don't even think that snow is going to actually happen.
So, here's the thing,
Tell me what to think, Tamar.
for one, so I cracked my window last night. Cracked it open because
Hello.
I like hello. I like to have even though I might have the heat on, I like to have a little air circulating in here, some fresh air. Just
You
a
got a
little bit
fan?
because it gets stuffy. What? It just gets stuffy in here, you know?
Okay.
So 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 I woke up, why was it 60 degrees in my apartment?
Yeah. Of course it would be
Yeah,
because you opened the Arctic tundra to your house.
I did. I did. It's still
Wow.
I'm wearing a coat right now because it's also still heating back up. It's not quite there yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So so this is functional and fashion.
We see. We see. It's giving
Mhm,
very much
mhm.
icy gang over here.
Icy girl.
You're definitely an icy girl right now. Got the chain
Very
on, the blue hat, the white puffer
yeah.
jacket. Mhm.
Ugh. Woo.
I can't take it.
Anyway, I mean,
Tell the
so
people about your LA trip. Did you have a good
oh
time?
my god. Yes, I did have a really good time. So, went to LA, it was a solo trip, and, uh, my sister came over here today. She was like, "You went to LA by yourself? Are you lonely?" I'm like,
Oh,
"No."
not trying to shade you.
I actually had a blast, because I do know folks out there, so it wasn't like, "Oh, I'm just out here randomly walking
Mhm.
around doing whatever." But what I enjoyed about it was that, um, when you go on solo trips, you got time to just do whatever you wanna do. Like, I'm not
Very
waiting on
much.
nobody. So
Mhm.
I went to a couple museums.
Okay.
Grammy Museum. They had a Salinas, exhibit
Okay.
there, which was
Mhm.
dope. I wish I knew music better because I probably would've been, like, really into a lot of things, but I don't know music like that, so and when I mean no
Really?
music, like, do you I can't make a beat. I'm not a beat maker. I can't tell you what treble clef and, like, all these things. No, I don't
Okay,
know it.
well, that's
I don't know it.
understandable.
But so they have a lot of, like, interactive things in that
Okay.
museum
Okay.
that if you're like a musician, you would or
You're talking to one.
whether you play the music or you freestyle or sing or something. They got all these,
Mhm.
like, different interactive things, but, um, I like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons, having fun.
Okay.
So I did that,
Mhm.
and I went to the Getty Museum, and
We love the
I'm
Getty
sure
Museum.
do we?
Yeah, I loved it. It was fun.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. I didn't like it.
It's very beautiful. You didn't like it?
Yeah, I just wanna say this. TP went to LA, like, what, the week before I did?
Mhm. Very
Mhm.
much.
So let me tell you,
Or
I
2
didn't
weeks
like it
before, I think.
2 weeks. I didn't like
Mhm.
it because I was like, "This is" I wanted to see photography.
So
I
you
wanna
said,
see
"Where are the Getty images?"
yeah,
Is what you said.
where are the photographs?
No, babe.
I
No,
didn't
babe.
I this is like white 1200
Mhm.
BC
Mhm.
European. I said, "I don't want it." There's not it's like
Did
2
you go to
black
the
people on the
garden part?
wall. Yes,
Beautiful, right?
excellent. I took pictures. It's so nice.
Yeah. Mhm. It's a cute
But
place.
I only stayed for a little bit there. Oh my god, I know that I'm getting so sidetracked, but it's cool because we owe y'all some. So the
Yeah, I'm about
funny
to say,
thing
Jimmy
is
said the
about
episode should be 2 hours this week because we missed last week.
look, I was thinking, I was like, we should it should make it long and then do a
Mhm.
1 or 2 parter, but nobody wanna be sitting here for 2 hours.
Okay.
Anyway, because
That's incorrect.
so,
They sit for
uh,
2 hours for, to read, so they can sit for 2 hours for this. They'll be
I'm talking
alright.
about me and you.
I'm screaming. Okay. Understandable.
So the funny thing about LA is that there's always like someone who is just trying to make it, which I think is like
Always.
really funny. So
Always.
I got into an Uber coming back from the Getty Museum,
Mhm.
and this guy is like, "Oh, what do you do for work?" Boom, boom, boom. I said, "I make ads." And he's like, "Oh, I do ads too. And I make ads for some school and do 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 do." And he's like,
Okay.
I want to be a director one day." And this guy's like 35 or 30. He was like 35, 36 or something.
Okay.
And he's like, "I want to make ads and not really enjoy Jordan Peele. I want to do that." So I'm like, "Cool. First off, I just want to get back to the city because I wanted to get some Korean fried chicken because it was Asian Day, and yeah, so it was Asian Day, and
Okay.
I w sorry. Okay, so it was Asian Day,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
which I which that's weird for me to say it, but it was like
I was
Asian
about to say
cuisine
Asian
day.
Day.
It was like
Okay.
I made that day specifically to do Asian cuisine because I did soul
Okay.
food one
Gotcha.
day, and I did Mexican food one day, and I wanna do, like, sushi and, like, Korean,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Japanese, Korean, blah, 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 just to
Uh-huh.
clarify. Um,
Let's
yes.
remove the
So,
racism from the
uh,
conversation.
yes, I just
Mhm.
wanted to be clear.
Mhm.
So, we are in his car, and he starts going on and on and on about he wrote a script, and
Oh.
that was me. That was me.
Mhm.
He said, "I've been writing this script since I was 7 years old." And then he started to just, like, rattle it off about, like, what this thing mind you, you know them rides are not short. Like, the ride
No.
from the Getty Museum back downtown was at, like, 40
Mhm.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He starts telling me
Talking.
about this. He said, so the premise, if I recall it, it's like this guy is like he's like a warrior or something, and he's like in the navy, in like the navy of a kingdom or something, and he's married to a sorcerer, okay, a
I'm already
witchstress,
over it.
okay. I said, this is crazy. So he's married to a witch, and then he gets kidnapped or something, and he's like in jail, and the witch
Where's
is
this
sending out
going?
it's not going anywhere. So the witch is sending owls, right, to communicate with him. I know, and you know what's crazy? I'm not laughing at someone else's dream because you know what? Maybe he will be, M. Night Shyamalan and Jordan Peele combined. But, and this is not to yuck no one's yum, I don't think it's all there.
It doesn't
I
sound
said,
like it
I
because
said,
what?
I said, sir. I said, "You should try writing a book." Just write I think you should write a book.
Yeah, yeah, maybe that's
People
it
like
right there.
sci-fi, you write a book. Maybe that's your way in because I
Now
feel
was
like
he of
this is
color?
of some color.
Of some color. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm. So, yeah, I was like, "You should write a book." I think people would get it more if you just
It sounds like it because how do we go from warrior princess to the jail and sorcery, sending owls? What is this, Harry Potter?
Yeah,
I'm
he
confused.
said the sorceress, she has, like, powers like storm, she can control the elements to whether she's like
Okay,
Avatar.
well,
But
sorry
it
to
was,
that
like,
man.
very fan it was
No.
very crazy. But
Did you
beyond
eat
that,
at some of the places that we talked about?
yes, I went to, one of them.
Okay, we love that. I hope it was good to you.
Hold on, I wanna see, where did I go? Where did I go? I know I
Yeah,
went
where did you
to,
eat?
Fixins, for the
I don't know
girls who
what that is.
know. It's a soul food restaurant.
Okay.
Um, I went to Fixins, and I went to actually, I guess I did not go to any of these places. I did not
Wow,
I'm looking
crazy
at the list.
work,
I'm looking at
crazy
the list, I
work.
did not go.
That's
But
crazy.
I'll tell you that I did sorry. I
I may do
went
all
to
that work for no reason.
I know, eat me up. I went to, Sonora Town, which I really like their tacos.
Okay,
Also went to, For the Win because they have a really great burger, it was delicious.
okay.
And then I went to I forgot the Korean fried chicken place, but that was good too. Like, everything I ate there was bomb.
Yeah,
And then I went
food in
to the
LA is good.
really good, and I went to the observatory
I've
and
not gone to the
got to s
observatory yet.
got to see Jupiter.
We love that.
Yeah, you could see Jupiter. It was like, oh, it looked like a little, ring light
Well, you know what they
in
say,
the sky.
boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Well, I saw a lot of them.
Mm,
And one of the funnier things that happened, I was on we were on the bus going up the hill to the observatory.
mhm,
The bus driver was of color.
okay.
Um, why did he if he didn't charge us to get on the bus, right?
Okay.
So we get to the first stop with white folks.
Charge every last one of
He was
them.
like he said, "All right, where?" He said, pull out the pass," because he was like when we got on, he was like, the machine, he said, "Don't worry, it's not working, don't worry about it." But when them folks got on, he said, "No,
Hmm,
I'll wait." He said, "I'll
wow.
wait." Make sure they scanned all their cards.
Period.
And
We love
we
a
just
conscious king.
we're just a giggling up there. It's really funny.
Wow.
Um, and then I guess for this after dark portion of the whole event,
Okay,
I because I don't think this person listens to the pod. I don't think so.
okay, okay.
Um, but you know, they say you should have my friend Jamal, he said that you should have like um an eater in every city that you go to, you know, one that you
Amen.
frequent sometime. Amen.
Mhm,
Amen. Amen.
mhm, mhm.
So anyway, I had a special friend out there. I had a special friend, took me around the town.
Okay. It took you around
Uh
town.
I realized during this trip that that I like people. I think something new has unlocked in me that I like people who are into feet. Cause like
Okay,
when
wait a fucking
why the
minute.
shock? Wait.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Wait.
minute. Wait a
Yes,
minute.
yes, 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 yes,
So, you're into people who are into feet,
yes.
AKA you're into men who are into your feet, is what
Your
you're saying.
feet. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
I first, you know,
Interesting.
when you know, way back when I first had the experience, I was very shocked about it. I was like, "What is this? I don't know, but it's whatever. It's fine. It doesn't bother me none." But when you have someone who knows what this is so crazy. When you have someone who really knows what they're doing, I think it unlocked in me initially when I went to PVR and I had um, one of those massaged folks
Mhm.
oil my leg up and boom, 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 hitting all the pressure points and all that stuff. It was so good. So my
Have you
LA
moaning down to
friend,
the beach, honey.
my LA friend,
Mhm. Mhm.
I was like stunned, stunned at how good this felt. He just knew. It was new. And then the other thing was like before I left, because my ankles are a little ashy, like on my last day there. And look, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm
I
just being
love the
honest.
honesty.
It's so my ankles were just a little ashy. And then so he pulled out the lotion. I don't know how long that was for, maybe an hour. I fell asleep. I was like, "Oh my god, this feels like so good that I just passed out and went right to sleep." And because I set
Okay.
my alarm so I can wake up to go to the airport, but I'm like, "Oh my
I
god, this is
This is
crazy."
honestly not where I thought you were going with the feet conversation, so I'm
Mhm.
honestly a bit more pleased than I thought I was gonna be because
Yeah.
I just knew we were talking about feet to mouth, and
Oh,
that
not in my mouth. I'm not putting
no,
my
well,
feet in my mouth.
heavens no, you should never put anybody's foot in
That's
your
like
mouth,
I'm
but
not
I
doing
wasn't
that.
sure if you were into someone else putting your feet
I
in
mean,
their
that
mouth.
was done. That was done,
No, absolutely not.
and it was
Let me tell you
fine. It was
something.
fine.
No,
I
no,
I have pretty feet. I have pretty feet, so that ain't bad.
I don't doubt well, I have a thing that no feet are pretty, they're feet. So, like, I don't get into the feet thing,
Mhm,
but I also think it is rather strange and no, I'm not yucking anybody's yum, but if
mhm.
you feel like you wanna put a foot in your mouth, baby, don't kiss me. We can't talk, then we
Oh,
can't
wow.
no, no, because
Wow,
feet are
okay.
made for what? Walking, and
Walking
that's what they do. So if
and
you think
licking.
you're gonna put y see, crazy work because
This is crazy.
uh-uh.
It's crazy.
No, no.
Uh,
So, but I
I
mean,
just
to each their own. To each their
yeah,
own.
well, it was done very well to me, and I will never forget the
Period.
experience. Still,
Wow.
I yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
Okay.
then the second piece of my trip, I went to Phoenix because I've never been. I'm trying to do all 50 states. So Arizona I was like, I can knock this out real quick in a day. So I had like a spa day in
So you
Phoenix
flew from
and
California to Arizona?
Arizona, yeah.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
then and then of course came
Back.
back here. But
Mhm.
um I got a massage from a robot, which was like such an experience. Like
Okay.
so the robot has like fist. It is and it it's like fist, right? You lay on the table. You know when you get a massage, you put your head through the little hole.
Mhm.
Put your mouth on that hole,
Yeah.
a Yana said.
Okay.
Okay, so
Put your mouth in the hole.
yeah, so where you put your head in the hole, there's an iPad essentially in there,
Mm.
and so you can control the music. And it wasn't like, spa music. Like what was I listening to? I was listening to like Cardi B in there
Ghetto.
in the thing. Um, but then you can control the pressure. It's like a little sliding thing that you can control.
Okay.
And it has a preset of where it has a preset and a timer of like which section of your back or whatever that it will go to, but you could skip sections or whatever. But I was like, "Oh, this is so interesting." They trying to put the Hermanos out of business.
They really
They
are.
said,
That's crazy.
the only thing it was missing was thumbs. I feel like if it had thumbs, it would like really be like on point. But
They said
there's a
put the
little
thumb in the butt.
yes.
Mhm.
No.
Mhm.
No. No.
Every now and
No.
again, just do the little
No.
massage and it just
No.
slide down. No? Okay. It's
Okay.
just me.
So I mean, people also want happy endings, so that like with robots, you can never replace that. But
I
nonetheless,
well,
but what?
okay.
What? I
I
mean, I
don't know
guess you
about a
could,
happy
but
ending. I mean, I guess you could, but that would be really, really awkward to
it would.
have a happy ending by a robot. Absolutely not.
But people, y'all got those things that are electric, so I feel like sure, you
Not
go
just
to
say
the right
y'all.
place one day because it's not me,
It
but I
ain't
know
me
people
either.
do.
So
Oh, okay. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Little toys, you go. It, for the people
I'm screaming.
for the people
You
who
said
are
go like
listening. You can't see, but my hand, like, let's say this is a flashlight, and I'm just because there are gays and there are girls who listen, so there's a flashlight and, like, the opening where the light comes out, let's say that this is, like, electric and goes "zzz," and it just does all of the actions and things like that. So I'm sure, like, one day a massage place is gonna have a robot that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it will one day. It's not
Yeah,
out the
well,
realm of possibility.
no, it's not. I mean, hell, you can practically buy one of them on your own.
Yeah, you could, but not at the but you be at the massage parlor, it makes it more fun, I guess. I have never done it,
W
so I just wanna put that out there. I just
Okay,
heard
okay.
from other people.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
so this so the scary thing is that when you got the robot, uh, it feels like it can crush you. Like, it feels like if you go too
That's
far up,
scary.
it very Final Destination, and it's not like a whole big machine will just, like, fall in on you. It's just like
Right.
the arms of it are just like they are applying pressure, so I didn't turn it up too high because I feel like it was just gonna be, like, way too much for me.
Okay.
Um, but it was a really interesting experience. Phoenix was a beautiful, city. Obviously, those folks got money out there. I could just tell.
Mhm. I wanna go to Sedona.
So, mm, that's where I heard the folks are going on the wellness retreats. So
Mhm.
I would go back. I'd definitely go back, to see some more because all I really did there was, like, chill out and eat and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Okay.
So,
We had a
with
good
that being
birthday.
said, I did. I just
Yeah.
gave y'all the whole 20-minute
Mhm,
the
mhm. We
20-minute
love it.
rundown
We love it.
of
They were
TJ's
missing you last
birthday.
week, so they said, "We need to
I
know what
know.
happened."
It was a good time. It was a good
It sounds
time.
like it.
It
Pressure
and
points and
so
all.
okay, feet, shoulders, head,
Mm.
shoulders, knees, and toes.
Mhm.
Mhm. Shout out to my friend for helping me have a really great birthday
We
week
love that.
down up in LA, showing me around the town and good eats.
We love that. We love that.
Yep. Yep. All right, so now that we are back on track and let's get into the actual show here, beginning with dun 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 dun. Push a button. Give us a button. I wish we could preset the
Um,
buttons
I know, right?
to
Let me
something.
see what we gonna do. Let's do, okay, well, not gunshots because that's aggressive. Let's do the cheer.
Okay, we'll take the
I
claps and
mean, 'cause
cheers.
we
Other
didn't
people,
need anything
yes,
else.
yeah, other people's business. All right, so I'm gonna
Oh
connect.
god.
I'm gonna get yes. I'm gonna connect like three different things into this one because
Yeah,
honestly, there are like separate
related,
stories in this. Yeah.
but also
So
cousins.
yes. So I want to let the listeners know we are going into Ice, Nicki Minaj, and Don Lemon. All this. I
Mm,
feel like the Ice stuff is ever growing.
yeah,
So let's circle back to like the things that has happened, the things that had happened today. Let's circle
mhm,
back to that, and so we just
yeah,
let's rewind a little bit
okay.
to what happened the other day. So um, there's a pastor in Minnesota who apparently not Minnesota. Yeah, it is Minnesota.
It's
It's
Minnesota,
St.
yeah.
Paul. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a pastor. He is a part of ICE.
Period.
He
Okay.
he lures people up into the church and has ICE standing at the door ready to lock those folks up.
Tracks. Tracks.
So, one, what do you think about that? Because I tied that into religion and all these things, especially as deadly as those folks are and how
Mhm.
inhumane ICE treats people.
Yeah,
I It's disgusting.
it is. But you know what? Honestly, it tracks because white Christian nationalism is out of control. They think
Mhm.
that what they're doing is making everyone it's just like it's a purification process that I feel like they think that the world around them needs and that will then push them into heaven. And the rationalization of bringing all people to heaven and getting people back where that shit right there is its own other, like, mental ideology, kind of, like, craziness, but,
Mhm.
I it would make sense that one person at that's a pastor would also be a ICE agent. So I'm not super surprised by that. I feel like the power and the control that one would have in any of either of those settings really gets some white men and women off, and they just
Mm.
feel so powerful in that space. So why not combine the two, you know? And then
It's
hide
ugh.
behind the fact that you're a pastor, but you love everybody. Like, I think Don recorded one man walking out, and he was like, "You know, well, we love everybody. I don't know why we're doing this because we
It's
love every," and it's like, "Do you? Do you love
okay,
everybody?"
because I question in this case, I have to question the people who attend the church. Like, what like, I understand that, pastors have oftentimes a second job, but
Mhm.
choosing this as a second job is
It's crazy.
insane,
Yeah.
insane. So, what what happened is that at this guy's church, protesters showed up,
Mhm. Rightfully
and
so.
they showed up not outside, but inside, and Don Lemon was, like,
They
in
said,
there as
"Open
well.
the doors."
Open the doors.
Okay.
And so they interrupt this service, and the protesters were in there. Don Lemon was in there. He live streamed the protest. He interviewed the churchgoers, as you said. Like, he was all in the scene.
What do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So,
But there were folks who will.
that's what, I have to take care of my flock. And
Okay,
my
but listen,
family.
we live in
I'm not
there's a
able
constitution in the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I want to be
That's
very
why we're
respectful.
here.
Please don't push me, though.
We're here. We're here to worship Jesus.
Mhm.
Now, I know a lot of I've heard mixed thoughts about this from some
Really?
folks who yeah, I have. Some
Wow.
folks feel like of course it's like a sacred space, and like this is a church,
Let's pause right
you know?
there. Let's pause
Yeah,
right there.
okay.
Because
Ooh.
the church is literally a building constructed by these random niggas. Like, I don't understand where it becomes such a sacred space. You lose the sanctity of the space when you're doing ignorant shit like that. You standing up listening to a pastor who is an ICE agent, which means at some rate, the partitioners of that church, the church goers, also feel an exact same way. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be in there. Because you know damn well they knew. Okay, they damn well
Mhm.
they knew. So that whole like it's a sacred space, baby. Christianity hasn't been a sacred space for people in God knows how long, and from the beginning of time. And if you really want to get into it, it has never been a sacred space. The same sacred space was used to tell your black ass, huh, that you couldn't even be what you are today. Luckily, other people have come in and widened the space. I can't believe you. If you talk to somebody and they tell you it's a sacred space, you should slap them. That's what you should do.
Look,
Open palm, like
I'm just
right
the
here.
messenger, okay? I'm just the messenger.
Well,
Some
I'm here
people
to
just
shoot.
feels like
I'm here to shoot.
well, so this is the funny thing is, as you say that, even though I wasn't talking about this particular person, but this is the reason
Mhm.
why Nicki Minaj these battles that she's choosing. I
Hmm.
don't understand, but she picked this one, right?
Stupid.
So she picked she picked this battle to against Don Lemon because he was in there with those churchgoers and things like and the protesters. And she's like, "You never do this for, any other religion outside of Christianity, blah, blah, blah." I don't know where this Christian kick is coming from, but
Thank
when
you. That
folks
shit is
go
so
into
weird.
when folks go into like a psychosis of some sort, they always get into like this right wing Christian type deal. So I don't know. She ended up calling him Don
A cocksucker,
C
right?
yes. Yes.
I'll say it
Yes.
for you, cocksucker.
Thank you.
It's so
Thank you.
crazy because she reminds me of that one white lady from Wife Swap that was like, she
Mm.
was like, "I'm a Christian." That white lady, like, what is up
Yes.
with everybody, like you said, going into this psychosis and they instantly become Christians. This is a Christian, the same one that literally talks about guzzling cock, huh?
Yeah.
Riding it, how wet her
Mhm.
vagina like, Christians don't talk about things like this and make millions of dollars off the back of the people listening to it. They don't do that, right? That's not what Christians do.
And she's also, as it's reported, she's not a nice person. So it's
No,
like,
she's not.
what
I could have
values
told her that.
are you living up to? I don't understand. But nonetheless, so her and Don Lemon getting it back and forth. Don Lemon is talking about, he's like, aren't you illegal?
So people have been asking me about responding to Nicki Minaj's unhinged, homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond to this stuff, but let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about shit for which you know nothing about. This is out of your depth, by the way, and you are a homophobic bigot. You don't care about African Americans. You're not an African American. From what I know, you are reportedly an undocumented citizen, so you should be deported under Donald Trump's rules. And the other thing is that your family members, you have one family member who is reportedly a sex offender, the other family member, your husband or whatever, a sex offender is your husband, and one of them is reportedly a pedophile. And you have nerve to talk about me?
He like,
Deport.
right, he said, Control Alt Deport, okay?
Yeah, please
I
and
said,
thank you.
I
You
said,
out here talking about you wouldn't do that to any other religion. Ma'am, you don't even belong. You don't even go here.
you don't even go home. Because
Like,
I hate that it's so crazy how what happens within a year, because now I'm because
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
because I
mm-hmm.
was very Barb, and now I'm
Talk
like,
about
sis,
it.
you
Talk
you
about
can
it.
leave, and
Yep.
I like, please
We
go
love a
back to
reformed barb.
Trinidad. Yeah,
We love it.
thank you.
I
Give it
love
up
to
for
see
me.
it.
Give it up for me. Give me
Give it
hit me
up.
with the clap.
Give it. There we go.
Thank you.
Amen. You're
So
welcome.
I just all of that is just so crazy to me. Meanwhile, this woman, Nicki Minaj, her house was about to be foreclosed or whatever. It's about to be sold. Like, you sitting here arguing on the internet on something that's none of your business. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
It's so wild to see the
While
downfall of this woman.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Meanwhile, at the end of the week, her house is about to be sold because she ain't pay a $500,000 bill.
Crazy.
Priorities. Priorities.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
feel
fucked
like
up.
if you as someone as famous as she is, you having all this like financial stuff going on, you want to cuddle up under Donald Trump and blah blah blah. Like, you need to get your own house in order, because that house is not in order.
Well, first of
Worrying
all,
about everybody else, it's not in
thank
order.
you. Thank you. And you got a whole sex offender and criminal related to you, married to you. It's just like, ma'am, the pot, the kettle,
It's-
and black, all of those things are just happening at one time. And I think, I I don't understand. I don't understand where this is coming from all of a sudden. Like,
Mhm.
it doesn't even add up because
It doesn't.
let's be 100% real. He not about to pardon nobody. He not about to like remove nothing for you. He not about to do that. He don't like niggas. Period. Like, he don't like them. Ain't never liked them. Never will. That has been something that has been common knowledge for a while now. So I'm confused
Mhm.
why you think sucking the fucking boot of the Republican Party is gonna do anything. Look at the black people that they bought in to get themselves here. Those black people are not even in front and center anymore. They completely
Mhm.
removed them from the picture. So why would you think your fucking overgrown ass is gonna be the shining star of the niggas of the Republican Party? Or like you are an accessory to the Republican Party and then using Christianity as the key or like the latch and key to connect yourself to the Republican Party. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's so crazy.
And just to kind of like bring this back, as I mentioned, to things that happened today, ICE,
Killing
those
somebody
folks
else.
murdered somebody else today. And like I've been
Crazy.
trying to avoid this whole thing because I'm like I just read the headline. I'm like it's Saturday.
Mhm.
I just whatever.
Yeah.
But I've seen some videos. Once again, and we talked about this on the first episode last week
Mhm.
or the week before last.
Mhm.
Like these folks are murdering people and then just lying to us about it. Like we did not just see it. Because the video that
Yeah.
I saw, they pushed some woman. Did you see the video?
No, I
There
haven't watched
okay.
it.
There was a woman and then there's a ice man. The ice man pushed the woman and she fell on the ground. And the
Mm.
guy was like, he stood up and he was like, what? He's like, what do you know? I don't know what he said because this was just like video. Then they start pepper spraying him. He doesn't like because I guess whatever he interceded or whatever from them attacking this woman. So
Yeah.
uh they start pepper spraying him. He goes down on the ground. Now they're beating him up. They beat him up on the ground. And I guess he had a concealed weapon, which is legal because
Mhm.
the Second Amendment folks, whatever groups, they put out a letter or a message, or I guess it's a letter today, talking
Mm.
about it's legal to carry a weapon, and the police should those folks should recognize it. No, they're not police, so I shouldn't call them police.
Somebody say,
But
"Clock that shit."
so they get him to he falls down to the ground. They jump at him. They take his weapon off of him, which they say this is where they said that he was about to massacre, like all of that.
Yeah, I
He was
did
on the
see
ground.
Christy Nome
Yeah,
say that, like, he was coming to hurt and harm
he
someone. And it's like, no, he
no,
was not.
like they sprayed him, disarmed him, and then just shot him, and then left. Apparently, he just walked away.
See?
This is
Crazy.
insane. This is insane, and I don't understand how
Mhm.
someone like a Nicki Minaj is fighting so hard for something like this when you see people are just regular citizens of the United States are getting blown away by this paramilitary organization. They're not real police officers. They don't have that training. They just have like masks on and just like random people off the street who just want to do heinous things to people. How can you
That
support something like that?
you can't. And see, I think Don spoke to this in his read back to her, like, you are so far over your head. Like, you don't even know nor understand the consequences, the context, the history. You're not a
Hmm.
political science person or you're a commentator. You I mean, you got a high school degree, babe. And not to say that people with a high school degree can't understand some of these complex issues, but I mean, let's be fucking for real. You know what I'm saying? So I think I don't know if it's I don't know if it's about like I don't even know if it's really about her supporting. I think she just loves to be like this underdog fighting for the other side, kind of I'm a stir the pot.
Shame.
She enjoys that. And that has always, I felt like, been her thing. I mean, when you listen to like this, it reminds me of the scenario with her and Cardi B and what's the song? Motorsport. Like you just
Yeah.
like to have a little bit of shit going. So, I'm gonna say something real slick to get the girls going because that's what I do. Like, and now you're carrying that over into, spaces where people's lives are actually impacted. And then when you think about the
Hmm.
folks that are following you, like, there's a few people that I know personally that are like, "I ride for Nikki. This she just
I don't
trying to pretend,"
understand
and it's
that.
like
I
and it's
don't
so
get that.
crazy. It's so wild to me. It's so wild to me. And I get that everybody has their own perspective on things, but it's like, "Babe, you are so gay right now with this. Like, do you understand that she talking shit about other people subliminally who have the same social identity as you? And you still up here like, yeah, go girl, she's speaking her truth. She just called him a cocksucker. Don Lemon, not more than 2 hours ago, trying to insinuate, right, that there is
Mm-hmm.
something wrong or he's disgusting. We know he cocksucking, babe. He got a husband. You should spend more time putting one in your mouth instead of getting on the internet and running it. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy work. So I really
I
hope the
you,
worst for her and all of her parishioners or whatever the hell they are to her.
I just want before we just get off of this, I just want to say it's wild to me that someone who has that much money and power and things like that, that you sit on the and this is for Trump too, that you sit on your
Mhm.
phone and you just rattling tweets crazy. I want to see that visual. Like, are you laying in bed? Your kid is over there
Mhm.
crying in the background. You're on
Yep.
your phone and that's all you're doing. It just
Mm.
it, it doesn't make any sense to me. And just as a former barb, I think also a lot of it is she's always in the house. I think when the people are, because the girls, she doesn't really go out and do things.
Mm-mm.
She's really home or like working, quote unquote working.
Okay.
That like I we've seen people get really radical and crazy from being in the house, from
Yep.
always being on the
Mhm.
internet like she is. We've seen it so much, especially like since COVID, which
Yeah.
honestly, a lot of this stems from there.
Yeah,
Them
you ain't lying.
shots. You talk about them
Mhm.
shots and all that thing. A lot of this. It's crazy how the people did not want to wear masks, but then these ICE folks always have masks now, but you didn't want to wear it to help
Wow.
anyone else out. But
Mm.
anyway, let's move on to a lighter thing here
My
because
God.
I just all I can do is roll my eyes. All I can do is roll my eyes, and I could be on this for 20 more minutes. But let's move on.
Okay, let's do it.
So, all right, Daniel Caesar.
Ugh. Yeah, let's get into this one. This is an
So,
interesting one.
as the people remember, he had a really great song. I don't remember.
At
What
Singular.
was it? Best part? Was it best part?
Yep.
Or was
That's the only one I
that was
know
her?
by
It was
him.
yeah. That was him and him, him
Him
and
and
her,
her.
right?
Yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
it was him and her.
Him and her.
I don't even
Mhm.
I don't even remember what he said back then to get him like black people canceled. But
Oh,
we
yeah, he
always knew
did
he
say
was a
something else pretty
yeah,
controversial.
because he was a coon. Like we were like, he's a coon. He's a
Yeah.
coon. Well, the coon popped out the trash on this one. So he went to the Breakfast Club and he says that all the monogamous people that he knows are white folks.
Like all the people that I know that are good at monogamy or good at just that sort of nuclear family are white.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm
I
just
disagree with that. What do you mean?
No, well, all the people I'm talking about personally through my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And he said for himself, he said he was saying it was unfair for his family that I don't know if he has like a wife or kids. I don't think so. But he said it's unfair for his family put the weight of being monogamous on him. He's like, you expect me to pay the bills and do da 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 da, protect the home, yada yada yada, and you want me to control my peace?
What an ignorant ass
This
nigga.
what are you what are your thoughts? What are your
First of
thoughts?
all, let's compartmentalize a little bit.
Yes.
Connecting whiteness to monogamy is
Mm,
crazy. Is
it
so
is.
crazy, especially when black people, they tell you and beat down in your head that monogamy is the only way to live. I'm so
They
confused.
do. They
Your
do.
grandma and your granddaddy done been together, even though your granddaddy done had 6 kids on your grandmama. He ain't got no money. He's a drunk and be beating on her. But the Lord said we shouldn't divorce and we got to work through it. So I'm confused how
Mhm.
you even drew that connection. If anything, I would think that you would take the stance of white folks being able to do whatever the fuck they want to do when they really get ready to do it. They would be the ones that that would stand in opposition to monogamy and say, "Listen, live your life the way you want to." So I'm even confused how you got there, first of all. Then taking monogamy, picking it up and bringing it back over to you and your family, right? You say that, I'm the provider, I'm the this, I'm the that, and then you want me also to stay with one person? What do that got to do with it? Because if you go to the next person after you don't fuck on them a little bit, they gonna want you to buy them something to eat. They gonna want you to give them a
Exactly.
couple of dollars. So I'm confused. Like, where do we get? How do we get there? And so, for me, it's just like you just talking to talk. You ain't got nothing else to do. Just say you're overtly horny and you don't have any self control. That's what we really need to think about. Because to be honest, that's what the situation here is that you are sadly mistaken that you think that, I can't, monogamy is not a thing that I need to just say that you want to be poly or you want to be open or whatever. Like, it's
Or
okay.
you just don't want
Nobody
nothing
really
at
gives a
all.
shit. Yeah, like
Yeah.
nobody. And honestly, the way it sounds, you should be asexual. Don't fuck nobody. Don't even wait. Don't
It,
even bring that craziness to anybody in the world. Like, what? This is just
I,
crazy.
it is. It's really wild. And so in situations like this, I'm like, do y'all hear yourselves?
No,
Like
no,
for you to say
no, they don't.
that you've only seen successful white monogamous couples is insane. Maybe I don't know. Is it an LA thing? I don't know.
No, I don't think. No,
I
don't
don't
even
know.
put it on LA.
But I know I know some folks that I at least went to school with who have
Hmm.
successful black parents who've been married for X amount of years. But obviously, he does not hang with black people.
Clearly not. Clearly not.
You can tell. You can tell by the hair. You can tell by the look because as the
That's what
people
I
say,
say
they always
because
have a look.
they always
They
have a look,
always
and he's
have a
ugly.
look.
Let's get into that. He's ugly, first of all. So, you know, you, from an ugly nigga, you just be quiet. Just sit over there and eat your cereal. Okay, that's what you need to do. Stop
Just
talking
sing.
so much.
You know when
And
they used
honestly, don't
to
even do
tell the
that.
football oh, okay, okay,
We're done with that. We're
okay.
done with that. We off that
We are off that
because
because
then when
I
you think
actually don't
about
have to
it,
listen to him again.
no, and then when you think about it, all the songs that he's writing, doesn't he write them from a more monogamous standpoint anyway, being with one person? You're the best part, all this
Yeah.
other stuff. So then what are you even talking about? So just be quiet. Just be quiet.
It's
I think
just
that's good.
something about those folks who just want to be accepted by like
Mhm.
there's this desperation in there that he wants to be accepted by these white folks. And of course, there's going to be a Becky out there who scoop them up because those
Mm.
folks are very I will say it. I will say it. I think that the white girls are very um calculated,
Mhm.
and they are better at going after that type of potential.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
very aggressive with it. And you see that from
Yeah.
you like Bama Rush, like stuff like that where they're like,
Yeah.
okay, you got to do these things so you can find you a somebody who came from a rich family who's about to go
Mhm.
pro or something like that.
Yep.
Same
Mhm.
thing. That industry, look, they football, basketball, any ball. It's like,
Listen, I
hey,
went to high school with all them hoes. They love a black piece. And
a black
let them
piece,
be a
and
sport
it's a
nigga.
black piece.
Honey, they following them, okay? Following
Okay,
them
black.
from the combines to college football, all the way to the NFL trying to ride that check home, okay? You
Okay,
listening to
and
me? That's what they
get you a little
do.
mixed baby
Mhm,
like that.
mhm, they
It's
love
just
and name Nevaeh,
yeah.
okay?
Okay,
Kaylee,
okay,
spelled
Kaylee.
Kaleigh,
Yeah,
okay? You already
yes,
know how they do it.
yeah. So he is seeking those folks. I wish he would leave us out of it. Leave everyone else out of it. Okay,
He
you
can
find your
leave me the
tribe
hell out of it.
and just leave us out of it. Okay. Wow. Let me tell you
Everyone, pull
this.
out your
This
phones
episode.
and just block everything that he's got going. Just
Brilliant.
block it, mute it,
I'm
block
so
it, do all of
tired.
that.
I'm tired of having so much access to these people. I don't
Yes,
think we
get me
need
out your
it.
damn phone.
Ever since they've gotten to talking, this is the worst of the worst of the worst. It's just like it just comes out. Brains. There's no brains. The
Use
brains are
out.
just like
Mush.
I
Pure mush.
we do not need this much access. And it's so crazy to me because there is a point in time where folks are like, oh my God, so and so is rich, blah, blah, they must be so smart. You find out these people don't
Dumb.
know a thing. And a lot of it is like they don't know much, but the only thing they know is like their music or whatever the case is. They might know that
Mhm.
because they've been concentrating on that for the longest, but they couldn't find their way out of a paper bag. Okay.
No, not at all.
I wish we did not know that part. I wish we did not know who the folks are voting for. Whatever. Bring back the old days where our entertainers had a little bit of mystery
Yeah.
because because
Well,
it's
I'm
just
mixed about
worse
that.
and
I'm mixed
worse.
about that.
You. Mhm.
Yeah, but
How
only
so?
because of the fact that I think there is a level of responsibility that a celebrity does hold to their
Mhm.
audience members to speak up on behalf of the people that are putting funds into their pockets.
Yeah.
But then there's also, I think, a fine line where a celebrity and their publicist can say, these are some things that we are not totally aware of.
Well,
We
they
don't
don't have
know all the
publicists no
things.
more.
That's true. That's true. Publicists are not a
Because
thing anymore. You're
because
right.
back in the day, like, yes, you had the Aretha Franklins and like all these other folks who are very activists. They were very much
Mm-hmm.
activisty, okay? They were
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they also put that
Activisty.
stuff in their music, right?
Yeah.
They were down with the Martin Luther King, Aretha and
Mm-hmm.
them, who they were there.
Yeah, they were. They
But
were.
there was still you did not have access to every single thought that Aretha. When the divas back in the day were beefing,
Yeah, you didn't know that.
you would really know the details
Mm-hmm. We just found it
unless
out.
like we just finding out. Bring
Mm-hmm.
back the cone of silence in the vault, please.
Not the
let
cone
us
of
just
silence. I'm screaming.
like don't give us so much. Well, okay.
Mm.
Now let's whoop. We're going back up to good news. Okay.
Yeah, we love good.
we
Oh,
took
I
a dip.
love good
We
news.
love good news.
Yep, I love good news.
I love good news. Love good news. I just love good news.
Woo, Kamala. So last week we briefly mentioned that Teyana Taylor, she got a Golden Globe for One Battle After Another. I'm assuming that you did not see it again. Nope, you did not see it.
And he didn't want to fucking listen. So, for my sisters in need, we will strike. Sincerely yours, with pity at Beverly Hills, motherfucker.
So, well, before I say more, she is now an Oscar nominated actress, best supporting for. You have the clapping button.
Oh, I
Push the button.
forgot. Do I have a
You have the
clap? Oh
button.
yeah, cheer. Boom. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So,
Congrats.
congrats. Very happy for her. What I don't like is the people online who have been trying to downplay her role in this film and the work that she did because they're like, oh, she was only in the film for like 15, 20 minutes. She's supporting. Okay? She's
That's what that
supporting.
means.
So that right. That means that she's not the main character.
Main
Yes,
character.
and yes, she was in there for a couple minutes. And her character is based off of what's the Shakur, one of the Shakurs that went to Cuba. Asada.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's what her character is based off of. But the people are like, she's doing this like caricature, blah, 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 blah. Okay. She's not playing the maid.
Okay.
She's playing a radical who gets pregnant, boom, boom, she kills a police officer and is like on the run. This isn't,
Okay.
I understand that, you know, of course, there's not even a trauma. That's the thing. It's not even trauma, you
Mm-mm.
know, because the people are trying to put all these things on it, like this is a caricature of like black women, blah, 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 blah. She did a great job. Okay, she did a great job. There wasn't trauma attached really to where you're like, oh, you get to see black folks just like slaughtered and die or they're the maid or something. And I think the movie was so like reflective of like where we are today. It's with
Yeah.
ICE and like all that other stuff. And
Mhm.
she once again, she just did a good job. And I don't
Yeah.
understand why our people are trying to take that away from her, that she did a good job. And this extends to congratulations to Sinners, because Sinners got
Love that one.
16, yes,
16
16,
carriages.
okay, nominations for the Oscars after they got these little poo-poo awards at the Golden
Mhm.
Globes. So, with the folks, what I don't know if y'all know or not, but the Oscar voting happened after the Golden Globes, so those folks looked at that and was like, "Ooh, let's correct."
Did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
after, so they corrected very quickly.
Mhm.
Um, and so they got 16 nominations, and once again, same conversation that I've seen online is like, the movie was good, but it wasn't 16 nominations good. Why not? Why not?
See,
And it
these are the same people that
Mm,
be like, "I'm so tired of seeing slavery movies. I'm so tired of seeing black people bent down, try to I'm so can we stop looking at" this is exactly why your ass don't know how to be an activist right now, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know your own
mm,
damn history. You dummies. You big dummies. Like what there is so now I get it. People are used to seeing, these action-packed, deep storylines with 17 different things
mhm,
going on at one time and action and all they're used to seeing that, but some films don't require that. Some films leave space for you to interpret them the way that you interpret it. And there's just so much space and time that doesn't necessarily have to be the traditional way that one wins a film. And so I just don't get people like that who are like, "It wasn't that good. I mean, oh my god." And it's like there was so much nuance in that
yeah,
actual movie that people just like skip right over. But it's like I said, it's them same bitches that be like, "Oh, I don't want to see no more slavery movies. We always making a slavery movie." Well, then talk to me about how much you know about your own culture. How much do you know about Christianity and its impact on people of color, all of those different times and all of those different eras of life? You don't know. And now you get to see a depiction of that in a very small way. And the first thing you do is stick your nose up at it because it doesn't, it's you tired of seeing it. Like it don't make no sense for me. Well, we tired of seeing you. We're tired of seeing
we trying to
baddies.
see.
We're
We
tired
are
of
trying to see
seeing
the baddies.
Bad Boys Club and all. We tired of seeing that. That's the
So,
caricatures that you're complaining about.
okay, okay, yes. And you know what's crazy to me? A lot of these comments come from people who have not even seen the other movies, right? Like I
Mhm,
have made it over the last couple of years, I made it a point, like the ones who are like really heavily Oscar nominated, to just
mhm.
watch them. So because I love film.
Yeah.
So after seeing most, the only ones I have not seen that are really on the best picture list are Marty Supreme, and I haven't seen Hamnet. I
I don't
will
know
when
what
they
that's
come on
about.
streaming. Um, but there's no world where you've seen a lot of the top movies of the year that
Mhm.
Sinners is not in that conversation.
Yeah.
Sinners deserves just as much, you know, nomination and praise as all those other white films.
Absolutely.
It was shot
Absolutely.
beautifully. Michael B was doing
Is
double duty.
beautifully existing in
Okay,
that
like
movie.
because I'm like I I did before I knew what I was not going to go see Sinners when it first came out. I'm like, this
Yeah.
looks silly. Like I'm like, this it seems silly. Michael B playing two characters,
Mhm.
vampires. I don't know. I'm glad I did see it
Yeah.
because guess
Yeah.
what? He ate that roll up. All the people ate that roll up.
Yeah, I knew once I saw the preview that I was gonna be in a theater, and I don't watch movies like that. I'm a TV show
Mm,
person. I'm in reality TV. That's really what I do. But when I saw the film, there was so much room for my brain to try to make connections around like, okay,
mhm.
there's this religious aspect of it. Okay, there's two. There's Michael B. Jordan twice. There's also this layer of like horror kind of
Yeah,
that didn't necessarily exist, but like would make one think that, there was some in it, and then there's the spirituality and the magicalness of it all that also, lives within it that is really innate to Black people since the
yeah,
beginning of our time, and so that same magic that, we have always had existed to me in that film in a way that we don't often get to see, and then made very mainstream for other people to then pause and stop and say, "Oh shit, this is actually interesting and intriguing." The amount of white people that I have seen that were like, "Wow, I'm blown away by this," and there's so many
mhm.
different elements to take in. That to me is when we start really moving the needle. So it like when you can get other people outside of the space to pause and stop and to show admiration and appreciation for what's happening when we know these things innately because of who we are. That's what makes really good film and TV and things like that. So I knew that it was going to be something to a force to be reckoned with, whether or not it was mainstream or if it was just culturally relevant to us.
Yeah. And
Mm.
I just wanna cap this by saying, shout out to, what is it, Delroy,
Mhm.
because this is his first Oscar
And been out
nomination.
here.
Yes, been doing the work. Um, Shout out to the hair and makeup folks, the
Yep.
costuming, because let me tell you, Haley Steinfeld, she plays Hawkeye in Marvel, right?
Which
The
I did
funny
not
thing
know.
is, yes, and like they, the costuming there, you would never know. You would never know. The
Yeah.
shit. First off,
Yeah.
like the transformation that they gave her,
Is she
you would never
multiracial?
know this. Yes,
Okay, I couldn't
they.
really
Yeah, I was like,
I
wow,
couldn't tell the
wow.
ambiguity of it all.
They did a wonderful job on all of that. So I love it. I love it. I wish them the best. I hope the Oscars don't play in um Ryan Coogler and cast
I hope
face
not. I hope not.
because like they did, I don't think they'll do it because The Color Purple. This is a prime example. Color Purple, the 1980 what 4 or 6 or whatever it came out.
Mhm.
That one had a ton of nominations, and those folks went home with zero.
Really? I didn't know that.
They had like, I don't know, like 10 or something. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Wow.
Like Whoopi, Oprah, everybody. The
Mhm.
cast nominated, boom, zero.
That's crazy. Did the remake make any, get any awards?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Wow. Mm.
Um,
They really do not
After
like us.
Taraji, okay, well, anyway,
Mm.
last thing. So I posted on our TikTok. I want you all to follow that, please. I
Mhm.
posted on
Please
our
and thank you.
TikTok. Um, so there's a bill in Georgia, and I wanted to ask you this on camera here. There's a
Okay.
bill in Georgia that makes lemon pepper the official wing flavor of Georgia. I wanted to know because I said on our TikTok that if Maryland had a official wing flavor, it would be like Old Bay or like honey Old Bay or hot honey Old Bay or whatever.
Okay.
Now, what would be the wing flavor for Miss North Carolina?
Um, girl, mud and sand. I don't know. Like
Not mud and sand. What wings y'all
what
get?
we like
Barbecue?
gotta be it. And it would be like well, okay, now if I'm thinking about it like that, it would
Mm-hmm.
definitely be a vinegar-based barbecue sauce for sure.
Mm.
For sure.
Barbecue wing. Mm-hmm.
I'm not a barbecue fan in that much, but I mean, okay, that's really interesting. But let me tell you something.
Tell
Y'all
me.
y'all
Tell
out
me.
here making bills for lemon pepper. Kim, people are dying. And you
That's
out
what
here
people
writing a
said.
bill
That's what people
for
said.
lemon pepper. What is going on?
Is it crazy that I didn't say this in the video because I didn't want to bring too much attention to it, but
Yeah.
the person who introduced the bill is one of my classmates from college. Maybe we was in the group chat. We were in the group chat. We were in the group chat. Like,
Not one of the
yeah, it's
Morehouse
cute.
dolls, honey.
It's cutesy and fun, but like people are really dying out here. So
Yeah, like not lemon
it's a
pepper to
little,
be
maybe
the
this is not the
state
right time.
flavor. Not at all.
It's
Somebody ought
not
to
the
pick
right
up a bottle
time,
of lemon pepper and beat the hell out of him with it. Like what? What? Wasting
but
people's time and money and taxpayer
it,
dollars.
well, yeah. Well, his constituents like him, so he does the good work. So
Okay,
it's just
well, again,
read the room. You gotta read the room.
thank you. About to say
It's
bad
just like
timing.
read the
Bad
room.
timing.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Mm,
Well, anyway, this this wraps up other people's business. This was
damn.
fun. This is a really
This
fun
was
one, which is really crazy.
Baby, other people's business be wearing me out, honey, because y'all be doing some dumb shit. Okay.
It's really insane.
Mm,
All right. So I have a really fun one here for
okay.
Is It Really That Deep?
Let's hear it.
I
Hear it,
didn't give
mama.
you much heads
You
up here.
didn't. You did not.
I did not because I wanted it to be a surprise because I love
Okay.
when I can surprise you.
Okay.
All right, let's get into Is It Really That Deep? So we have a question here from. Oh, no, I'm not gonna say the name.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say. I
Yeah,
almost said
don't
it.
do that.
All right, we'll call him Dusty. Okay,
Okay.
we'll call him Dusty.
Dusty Ray Bottoms.
Yes. We'll call him Dusty Ray Bottoms. Okay.
Okay.
I'm a gay man in a relationship for a year now. My boyfriend never shows emotion and rarely affectionate unless he wants to do sexual things. However, he says he can't receive enough of my affection. He has been like this since the beginning of our relationship and says it's just who I am. But me, I'm a very affectionate guy and I speak and show my emotions very well. I was in an 18-year marriage to a woman and I always kept quiet, rarely spoke my mind, and didn't care if she was affectionate or showed emotions. But now I can't help but to be that way. I'm giving you the dramatics. Come on, I'm reading. The girls are reading.
Yeah, the girls are reading.
The girls are reading. Yes. Just I did all that and I lost my place. Okay. It's okay. I was in an 18-year marriage to a woman and always kept quiet. Rarely spoke my mind and didn't care if she was affectionate or showed emotions. But now I can't help but be that way. Is it because I'm in love? I know there are different love languages, and I just don't understand why I can't let this go and why this bothers me so much. I know he loves me. That's no doubt. That man will go to the end of the earth and back. Any
Would he?
advice?
Would he?
Any advice? So just to sum that up, basically, the man is dating someone else, another man, and the other man is not affectionate like that. While our writer is, and he just
You know,
doesn't get it.
yeah. Well, I think there's a lot here. Let's go back to the
Hmm.
fact that you were with a woman for 16 years and now you're dating a man.
18.
18. Oh, add
Yeah.
2 more. Okay.
Hmm.
That in and of itself is a lot of a transition. And correct me if I'm wrong, you said that in the other relationship, he wasn't affectionate or she wasn't affectionate or something, right?
He said he didn't care. He didn't care if she was or not. It didn't even matter. And
Oh,
I'm assuming that's probably because he wasn't fully connected. So he's just like
right.
it's
Well, then
fine.
18 years of not being connected is crazy work.
It is
Because
crazy work.
even in that, you had to have some sort of connection or a feeling to
Hmm.
continuously stay or to even start that
It
relationship
sounds like there was
or
a
marriage.
child. I would have to assume that there was a child in there.
Yeah, it better be because that would be the only thing
18,
keeping me there for
18
18
years.
years is crazy work. Um,
Mm,
but I'm really confused by the fact that like now the partner that you are with is not affectionate and is driving you up a wall. If you are to be in a relationship with someone, it is a two-way street. So
Mhm.
you cannot expect for the other person to 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 not be affectionate and the relationship work. Like, that's why you're writing in to say that you
Yeah.
are, you're struggling. So, did you not learn anything from the disconnection that you and your previous relationship had because you didn't give a fuck or she didn't care, or whoever didn't care about being affectionate? Like, well, that's why it didn't work because nobody was affectionate. And then I think there's also this undertone. I don't know if it's necessarily explicitly stated, but I think some people think about the fact that men are not naturally um affectionate. And that is, I think, a
Excuse.
lie.
That's an
Yeah.
excuse. It's an
Yeah.
excuse, right?
It's absolutely an excuse because all people can be affectionate to the things that soften them. There is something to everyone that even
Mhm.
the most wild serial killer has something that can soften them. Um
Puppies.
I
Okay?
mean, puppy
Puppies.
even if you wanna kill kill them afterwards, at one point you love them,
Yeah,
right?
oh, so
And
cute.
sorry, Peter, but you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's kinda weird for me that
Mm.
that you there isn't like a you don't find a person, or you are struggling to get this person to be affectionate after you've left a relationship where there was no affection, and now you crave
Yeah.
it. Well, that's because everyone craves emotion, and it's not gonna be okay, because if you can't get your needs met, why would you stay? Well, I could see why you would stay because that's what you're used to, right? Huh?
Yes,
Huh?
there's a precedent for for staying.
Yeah,
He's comfortable.
and so he is very comfortable, and so what I would say to you is you need to have a conversation with said partner, because
Mhm.
if you feel like you have to scratch and claw to get affection out of somebody, they don't love you that much. They don't care for you that
Mm.
much. Because if they did, they would take into consideration your feelings, how
If
you're
they want to,
showing
they
up, all
will.
of those things. The and if I want to, I will, right? And if I don't
Mhm.
want to, I will not. And clearly he does not. And so if there's no if there's a lack of regard to your partner and you are like, "Oh, he's affectionate when he wants to fuck." Well, of course he is. Well, of course, babe. He wants to get that dick wet. Of course he's affectionate to you. But if you can't have him be affectionate, then I just don't think this is a good time. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, I used to be in the camp of, like, not super affectionate or anything like that because it was
Really?
just beyond me, so it is yes, it's beyond me sometimes, but you know what? The thing is, and this is completely true, everything that you said, right? If you have that conversation, and this is somebody that you care about, you would make that adjustment, right? You will give more care and attention and be like, "Okay,
Absolutely.
because this is important." And for our writer in Dusty Ray Bottoms,
Mm,
I think you
mm.
gotta let the excuses go. You gotta let the excuses
Got
go
to.
because it sounds
Stand
like at
up.
every turn, stand up. Yeah, it's like at every turn you're trying to rationalize like why these things are happening. You try and you're thinking like, Is it me? Is it love languages? Is it boop boop boop?" Like you're just
Ain't got
trying
a
to
damn thing to do with none of that.
make. Yeah, it's just like you need to say how you feel and what you want, and if it's important to them, they will reciprocate.
Yeah, what did John Mayer said? "Say what you need to say." Okay?
Say what you need to say.
Say what you need to say. And I don't even like to talk about his little racist ass. But I
Oh,
mean, hey,
oops.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we just need to, and if he ain't a racist, he close enough, adjacent. Um, we just need to really think about like what we are willing to put ourselves through to
Mhm.
say that we have a relationship. I would much rather be by myself than put up with an emotionally distant, non-listening, non-engaging
Oof.
partner. Like I'm a nigga that's married. Me and Jimmy have this conversation a lot. Like, if you ever get to a point where you don't feel that way, what we sign the paperwork, babe. Go be free. Like, it's okay. I'd be upset. Don't get me wrong. But that's what divorce is for, okay? And it sounds like these niggas is not even married. So you can walk out the
Yeah.
door when you're ready. So like I it just does not make sense for me with all the things. We just talking about a nigga getting shot in the streets, okay, down to the
Mm.
Minnesota, honey. The world is falling apart, and you think that I'm gonna add more stress on top of the already stressful life that I'm forced to live with and be dealing with a nigga? No, no, not gonna happen. Not going to happen. No time ever. I just don't get it. So I would say to you and to anybody else out there, stand up. What do you need for your relationship? If you are not getting that, kick that nigga to the curb. Kick that woman to the curb. Kick them to the curb, okay?
Yes,
Because
kick them,
what are
kick
we
them.
doing? Kick them in the kick them in the squarest part of their ass, okay? And let
Because
them
they,
know that
because
you're
you,
not
they
dealing
was,
with that.
yeah, because they wasting your time and you wasting their time.
Thank
How
you.
about
We're
that?
wasting time, and we ain't got none. We ain't got none as is.
Okay,
So, nope.
there's that.
Sorry, Dusty Ray. I hope that's not what you. I hope this is what you were expecting from me, honey, because I need you to pull it together
Please. All right, so
quickly.
that wraps up. Is it? Is it really that deep?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, my God. So to the floor, people. Here we are. I saw something interesting online. Which before I get into it, I really want to find
Mhm.
a really good name for this segment. I just don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
But there's like this
if
wrap up section.
yes, yes, like
Okay.
this
Okay.
this chunk of the combo.
Mhm.
Um, I saw online that JT. I don't know if you saw the link that I put in there,
I
but
did. I did.
JT, the rapper who was a former member of the City Girls,
Mhm.
she started going to school to learn to make jewelry. And she's also learning how to DJ.
So she took a class on Etsy?
It looked like she's like really. It looked like she got real teachers. Like it
But
looked
when you
like she's
say
doing
make
it like a
jewelry,
thing.
like, what do you like, what types of jewelry?
No, so you've
That
never
wasn't
played
clear for
Sims.
me.
Well, you don't play Sims, huh? No, I think we've had this
No,
conversation.
I ain't played since,
Uh,
like,
so
a while
so
ago.
so on one of the packs that they have, this is the best way I can
Mhm.
explain it.
Yeah.
Because I've never really seen it done in person, but I've just seen it done on the game. So there's like this table, right, on The
Mhm.
Sims. So making jewelry consists of course, figuring out like what metals you want, right? What metals
Okay.
you're gonna use.
Mhm.
And then of course, what in the video that I'll put in here, she's like molding. Of course, she's like molding the metal to whatever shape. And of
Yeah.
course, when you're making the jewelry, it depends if your style is like making something that's like you know perfect shape. Some
Yeah.
people give
Yeah.
you like a little raggedy piece of something because
Mhm.
you know
Yeah.
rustic.
Yeah.
But, like, you learn to bend the metals and what metals
Artisanal.
go with what. Yeah, yes, yes.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
sometimes it's often, picking the gem or the stone or whatever, what's gonna go with what's gonna go in what and, like, how to place it into the jewelry and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of technique to that. And then, like I said, she's also been into DJing, which I feel like we've seen a lot of, um, not a lot,
Everybody's
but
a DJ
y-
now.
yeah, everybody is a DJ now.
Yeah,
As a
they are.
nice little side hustle. And I
Mhm.
wanted to just gear this conversation about starting over, um, and like pivoting in your life career for whatever reason,
Mhm.
and because it just kind of struck me that you know at least in these celebrities cases, music ain't paying the bills, so you gotta find something else to do. And
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
And it's nothing wrong with that. I know in my particular case, because this is meaningful to me because I've of course had to pivot. Because when I first started working, I worked in TV, and
Mhm.
then COVID happened, and I decided I need to just try something. I want to try something new, something that I'm more passionate about.
Yeah.
Well, not more passionate, but like following my other passion.
Yeah.
And it was scary. It was very scary. And when I always tell the interns that I meet, I'm like, bet on yourself. And I see that that's
Absolutely.
what JT's doing, and even like the streamers. What's his name? Kai Cenat, and I don't know if you saw that he's trying to do
Mhm.
like fashion or something. But I'm always
No,
in
I
the
didn't
camp
see
of just
that.
like bet. Yeah, he's like, I'm not streaming no more. He's like, I'm about to try to
Really?
get my passion back. Yeah, yeah. Um,
Okay.
but I'm always in the camp of like bet on yourself. Because it's that transition had that initial transition because I knew I was gonna be one of the few black people in that space. I'm like,
Mhm.
if I bet on myself, I feel like I will never be out of a job for real because, if I do well, I make a name in the circles. They be like, oh, you need a
Yeah.
a black one
I you got you.
that's good at the
Yep.
job. Hello,
Mhm. We
call
got
me,
one.
call me.
One.
Especially,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And honestly, I've been in this field for what, 5 years now, about to be
Okay.
6. Um, the folks who work in digital in my field
Mhm.
that I met that are black that had like
Mhm.
a director role plus.
Yeah.
I met 1, 2 maybe,
Yeah.
2, and me makes 3.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
the other 2 were black women. Like
Yeah.
I like it's just it's mind blowing. But like I said, I always go on to talk about bet on yourself. Have you had like a situation, whether career or life wise, that you've had to pivot and that really just kind of like maybe shook you up a little bit or,
Yeah.
changed your perspective in any way?
Absolutely, yeah. When I came out of undergrad, I was a music and theater major, and so I just knew, baby, I was going to California. I was gonna be doing the shows, auditioning, and the only thing that I did was I was an extra. Okay? On a
And that's
couple shows.
okay.
Got some
Like,
camera time. Yep. And I mean,
hmm
and right, and nothing's wrong with that. Like, it takes people
yeah.
a while to do it, but I realized that, like, it takes a certain level of drive, it takes a certain level
hmm
of want, and a certain level of patience, I think, to break into the field. Like, one of the guys that I went to undergrad with, he went out to California. I think he's been on, like,
Yeah.
2 or 3 shows, one of which didn't get greenlit, I think, afterwards, and then he was on an episode of Insecure and had, like, 1 line. And so when I realized, like,
Start
that it
somewhere.
is yeah, like, that it's a long game, I had to pivot. I was like,
hmm
"Okay, what am I doing right now?" Because I can't couch surf for the rest of my life until I'm 32 to potentially
Yeah.
maybe get on TV and get on the episode, and maybe once I'm on that television show, pick up more work that would make me a consistent name. So I had to move to education and really not thinking that I would ever do that, but I had to pivot. And once I did, I had to believe in myself, like, okay, you're gonna take this, take this new path, you gotta do it. And it has served me very well by just believing in myself and betting on myself. And now here we
hmm
are, all these years later, and I'm working in a field that I never really thought I would be in and moving up the ranks pretty quickly. Um, but I say all that to say that, like, you really, to your point, have to make a hard decision about, like, what things are more important to you and what will fulfill you, and not necessarily, like, chasing the dream that everybody else and the highlights of it. Like, what at the
Yeah.
core of you aligns to those things, because the other shit is gonna be here and gone tomorrow, or you may not even ever see it. And that's the scary part. That was what it was for me. Like, I may never see the fame that I think that I am due, and not to say that it can't happen, but, like, I may never see it. That field is saturated with. We just talked about a nigga that was in your driving your Uber, and he done wrote a whole damn
Yes.
screenplay.
Yes.
Like, and he's driving Uber, and not to say that that is a bad thing, but, like, it just those are some of the things that you have to think about. So if you find yourself in a situation, for me, I know that where you're like, I'm not getting what I need, you are multifaceted. We all are multifaceted and have multiple passions, hobbies, and ideas and thoughts. And so don't close yourself off to just one path, because you rob yourself of having a multitude of experiences. I say to people all the time, like, I used to sing, I was doing theater, and I started teaching, and I left there. Now I'm working in HR because I'm more than just one thing. And I've made it
Yes.
a point in my life to realize that I don't have to be just one thing. I could be 2 or 3 things in my lifetime. And so I'm not necessarily a JT fan per se, but I think it's admirable that she's like, "You know what? Fuck it. Imma go try to make jewelry. Imma go be a DJ." Are those things gonna be lucrative to me? I hope, but these are things that I'm interested in, and I'm gonna bet on myself that
Mhm.
I can build these brands in these spaces. So it's hard, especially when you think about the more tangible aspects about needing money, gotta pay your bills and all those things. But at the end of the day, clearly the world's gonna fall apart. So fuck that rent. Okay.
Okay. So I just want to put a button on this. I was watching Yaya Mateen, who, as you know who that is, right? Yes.
I
He
know
played on
Yaya DaCosta.
Watchmen. n-
You okay?
So
Well, congrats to that.
Yaya, he was on the Ebro morning show because they
Who
got
is
let
that
go from
man?
Ebro or Yaya.
No, Yaya.
Oh, you've seen him before. He's an actor.
Is
He
this the
like I said, he was
Candyman
in
man?
yes, he was Candyman.
Okay.
He was
Okay,
Candyman.
yes, I know that man. He's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
So okay. So he was promoting Wonder Man. Um, he was promoting Wonder Man, which
He
is
loves a
it's a
man fight
Marvel.
though, don't he?
Yeah, he don't he. So
Mhm.
he that comes out at the end of the month. It's about this guy who's an actor.
Mhm.
And in the Marvel universe, they don't want superheroes playing like these acting roles, right? So he's just like
Okay.
suppressing that and blah blah blah. It's gotten great reviews, and it's probably been the highest for the people who reviewed the show. Rotten
Mhm.
Tomatoes, of course, I'm sure you're familiar. It's
Yeah.
gotten the highest score since Loki, which is Marvel's one of their best
Yeah.
Disney Plus shows. But I say all this to say, he said that when he initially started to dig into acting, his hope was to do, like you said, do a little commercial, get book one or two commercials,
Mhm.
then hopefully get a line. He literally said he's like, and then hopefully get a line in like a show.
Yep.
But what ended up but he just caught his big break. It just
Mhm.
happened,
Yep.
right? Um he bet on himself. And
Period.
and to your multifaceted point, when I was in LA, my friend we were talking about all the homeless people who were out there.
Mhm.
This is
Lot
a
of
lot.
them.
It's a lot.
Mhm.
And he was like, when the people come here and they put all the chips in the basket and they want to,
Yep.
this is their dream. And then
Mhm.
the dream is not happening. Then the folks are
Yeah.
turning to like drugs and who knows what. And now
Mhm.
they're unked out on the street,
Yeah.
zombies.
Mhm.
The people,
Yeah, I
the
can't
folks
do
weren't
it.
pivoting. They
No,
weren't pivoting.
no. Yeah, putting all your
So
eggs in one basket. Dangerous.
yeah, it is dangerous. So just to kind of wrap this up here, which I thought this is really it's really fun and really wonderful conversation here. Um, yeah, bet on yourself.
Do it.
Be
Do it.
multifaceted.
Do
Figure
it.
out, your passions if you want to. And this I'm gonna say this is for Jamal. This is my friend Jamal, who's a listener who promotes us from time to time online on Twitter.
Hey, Jamal.
Uh, start that podcast.
Start it. Do it.
Start that podcast. And that's for anyone else
Here we
too.
are
Start
in
that
season
podcast.
3.
Yeah, and having a good time.
Mhm.
Like, come on, this
And
episode was a
having a good
blast.
time.
Yes,
It was. It was really fun.
exactly. Yeah. So, with that being said, I don't have any more to add to that. Do you, Mr. TP?
Yeah, no, I think we've said it all, but, like, just weigh your pros and cons. Sit down with yourself, get comfortable with the crunchy parts of yourself. I think that was one of the biggest things that I had to do too, to,
Hmm.
like, put us in a bow, but, like, I just knew that I was gonna do this, and I was like, "Well, am I really, like, pouring my time into this thing that I want so bad?" Well, no, And why is that? Well, maybe it's not my passion. Okay. And that might, be detrimental to your own psyche or whatever, because you thought this whole thing to his, his point, like, I want to do this and I'm going to come to LA and I'm going to do all the things. But like, it's okay if those things don't work out. It's okay to fail forward. Like, this didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So let me fall into something else. And if that doesn't work, it's okay to fall into something else. Like, you only get one of these lives. And I'd be damned if you should use the rest of it to be sad about something that did not happen. Girl,
Yeah.
make it happen on your own. Like you said, start the podcast. Write your own shows. Issa Rae was in her damn living room writing shit and getting people and her friends to be in these films. And look
YouTube.
at her now. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like, so just keep doing it, but also recognize and be smart enough and have foresight enough when things are just not working, and being okay to leave it
Mm-hmm.
right where it is on the cutting room floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. So that wraps up this week's episode. We gave y'all a thick. Oh,
I wanted to get a clap.
I live for the applause, the applause, the applause. Make sure that you follow us, Sus
The
the
Gaga of
Pod,
y'all. Sus the
on
pod. New
YouTube,
names.
TikTok. Yes, Sus the Pod, YouTube,
Sus the-
TikTok, Instagram, all the fun stuff. We put clips, just like random quick clips on our TikTok and YouTube that you might not hear in the show. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you give us the good follows. I'm dragging this out because I do want us to hit 1 hour and 30 minutes.
We
So I'm
right
just gonna
here.
give it.
We
We
are
right
right here.
here. We right
We right
here.
here. We
So
got it.
anyway, we will talk to you all next week, and we'll be on time.
Amen. We'll be here on
Amen,
time. You
amen.
won't have to come looking for us.
Yes. All right. Well, good
Alrighty. Bye,
night.
everyone. Bye.
Oh yeah, stay warm. Deuces.
Oh, yes. Stay warm in the snow. Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.